Every fear that we have can all be traced back to the fear of death. It doesn't matter what it is. The number one fear that comes to mind is a scarcity mindset, the fear of not having enough. Let's unpack it. Why are you scared of not having enough? What is the ultimate consequence of not having enough? Enough money, food, shelter, whatever it is. What is the ultimate consequence of that? The ultimate consequence of that is death. And that's what none of us want. Obviously, we all want to live as long as we possibly can. So that's just one example. I can go down the list, but if you really unpack all of your so-called fears, they can all be traced back to that root fear. It's the fear of death. Why? Because people will do evil things just to survive. They don't want to die. So people will rob from you. People will screw you over. People will do bad things just to stay alive. They're scared to die. So they do evil things because they think it will prolong their life. Most criminals, murderers, bad people in general, I would guarantee why they did the things they do 9 times out of 10. If you really unpack it, you get to the root of it. It's because of the fear of death. They thought by them doing that bad thing they did was going to help them live longer. So the next time you're having a fear episode or some scary thought comes to mind, I really want you to analyze it, unpack it, and let's find out what the worst case scenario is. What is the worst consequence that can happen if your fear becomes true? I think you will ultimately come to the same realization that I have, and that is it's the fear of death. Now, let's switch that over. Now that we know what every fear comes down to, how do you overcome it? How do you overcome the fear of death? To me, it's quite simple. It's terrifying, but it's simple. The answer is live present. The answer is live in the moment. Why is that the answer? Because as long as you are living in the present moment, you are consciously aware, you are alive, you are here, you are now, meaning you are not dead. So if you are present, if you are alive, you cannot experience your death. So why fear something that you will never experience? I know it may be too simplified, but really it is that simple. People for thousands of years since the beginning of mankind have been trying to overcome this fear by sharing stories of the afterlife and what's promised for us on the other side, etc. That might be true. I don't know. I'm not here to tell you if it's true or not. But what I'm here to say is that I'm alive right now. I'm alive in this present moment. And as long as I am alive and I am consciously aware that I am alive, then I know I'm not dead. So now, how can you live in the present moment? Focus on your breath. Anytime your mind starts to wander, anytime your mind starts to race, come back to your breath. Your breath is the connection between the mind and the body. It's impossible to focus on your breath and not be present. It's one and the same. And again, you can't experience your death. So why fear it? And you know what else helps me become present is practicing gratitude. If my mind starts to wander or worry, I start to say stuff that I'm grateful for. And practicing gratitude, it brings me back into the present moment. I'm no longer in fear and worry. I'm in a state of gratitude and love. I think the moral of the story is start to analyze your fears, start to unpack them, start to get to the root of them. And once you can see them at the root, you can learn to overcome them and they stop running your life. You can take back control of your life. It just takes some courage and patience and compassion. If this helped you at all, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts. I love to talk to y'all, get conversations going. Remember, the fear of death is the root of all evil, but it doesn't have to run your life. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.